you at On the Radar Hoops Elite 32 Session 2. Atlanta Express, they are in the orange, and Showtime Hoops in the white. A little more than 2 minutes gone by. It's 2-0, and now make it 4-0 as it goes baseline and gets the score to score. So bringing it into the forecourt now is Kyle Sturdivant. Sturdivant, 6'2", out of Stone Mountain, Georgia. Sturdivant on the right side. Now he's going to drive. Stop. There's a pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound tipped and recorded now by Dwight Wilson. Wilson had him a big game earlier today with a big double-double, 18 and 14. Callaway shot no good. Tip back in good by Golden. Zion Golden with the tip, and it's 6-0. 12:45 to go. 2 16-minute halves and a steal in the backcourt. Here's Golden. Golden kicks it to the corner. Wanted to pull the three, and he stepped on the line. Stepped on the line and a timeout. So the Express call a timeout, trailing 6-0. Stacey Becton got credit with that hoop now. So Becton has 2, Summers has 2, and Golden has 2 as it is 6-0 Showtime leading the Atlanta Express. Joe Hillsman, glad that you're with us, the SUVTV.com. So the Express in the orange, and they will be inbounding it. This Express team loaded under the administration of Winford Jordan. Here's the inbounds, and now he gives it in to Tyshawn Hightower. Hightower with the left-hand dribble will bring it up. He's got token pressure coming on him from Callaway. Now he breaks it. Callaway reached in, couldn't do it. Tyshawn floated it up, good. And he's in the books now. Tyshawn Hightower, Collins Hill High School, with the first hoop at 6-2. And now we have a technical foul called on Tyshawn Hightower, our first technical. I think he got hit for taunting, and Coach Jordan a little upset with that, a little bit of disbelief. So Corey Callaway now will be going to the free throw line. We've had a technical foul called. So Callaway going to the free throw line. Callaway in the first game today put in 8 points in their 70-64 win over Dream Team. Callaway free throw is good. So Callaway stands up and knocks in both free throws, and that gives them an 8-2 advantage with 12:15 to go, and Showtime will inbound it into the backcourt to Summers. Summers picked up by Sturdivant, crosses the timeline, goes behind the back, and they'll run the offense now. Trying to get someone to pop off on those wings is not there. Summers cross-court pass to Becton. Becton now will give it over to Golden. Golden going to feed the post. There's Wilson on the catch. Back out top. There's a three. Becton, side iron, no good. Rebound, fought for, and let's see, Hightower is going to come away with it. Tyshawn Hightower with the rebound for the Express as they come up the floor now, trailing 8-2 with 11:49 to go. Hightower, the crossover move, stop, pulls a long jumper, front iron, couldn't get the roll, and another rebound ripped down by Mr. Wilson. So here's Becton. Becton down on the left side. Hesitate to the lane. Floater up. Got the roll. No. Fell off the rim. Hightower skied for the rebound, and they'll give it back to Hightower. He'll get it up to Sturdivant, and they'll come across the timeline now. Sturdivant worked on by Summers. Now here comes a screen by Abdullah. Stop on the catch. Now hanging out is BJ. BJ going to hand it out to Sturdivant on a little curl. Sturdivant right down the free throw line. Pump fake, gives it back out to BJ. BJ a long three. It is short, no good, and a foul called from the lead official underneath. And it will be called on Zion Golden. Golden picked up the foul. So now going to the free throw line will be Abdullah. Hassan Abzadullah out of North Clayton High School in Riverdale, Georgia. Goes through his free throw routine, takes his time. It is good. Substitution now. Summers and Callaway come out. Bryce Williams, who lit it up earlier today with 27, is in. Shot is no good. Stone grabbed the other rebound. Well, Abdullah split his free throws. It's 8-3. And now here's Becton. Becton tried to use the screen from Wilson. Now goes around it. Sean Hightower working on it. There's Golden, a long three. No good. It'll tip over the backboard and go out of bounds. Michael Durr into the contest now for Atlanta Express. 6'10", 207 out of Westlake. And Hightower tried to back down and was fouled. Whistles blowing early here. Remember, the referees are being evaluated as well. Conference officials from the SoCon, the ACC, and the Colonial are all here. And those also trying to crack into the D1 ranks. Here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant now going to drive all the way, stepped into the lane, tried to dump it off, and pass it indecisive and a turnover by Kyle Sturdivant and the Atlanta Express. Showtime Hoops with an 8-3 advantage. 10:15 to go here, first half. 2 16-minute halves. There goes Williams. Williams stops, pulls the three, counted, and a foul. A 4-point play opportunity coming up for Bryce Williams. Fouling the shooter, I tell you, something you cannot do. No, they're going to give him a 2. All right, so they're going to say a 2. Well, Williams will get the and 1 opportunity. It was just a 2, not a 3. Brooks getting ready to check in. Nate Brooks for Atlanta Express. Brooks, 6'7", out of Stratford Academy and Macon, Georgia. Free throw good from Williams. He completes the 3-point play. 11-3. They have an 8-point lead, and now there's a foul on Williams. So the whistles continuing to blow. 3 side out of bounds. Hightower will inbound it. Inbounds it into the backcourt to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now crossing the timeline with the left hand dribble, going to go back and forth, left and right. Cowart is really bothering him. There's Hightower, tried to get out of that corner on the left wing. He'll peel it back out, worked on by Williams. In and out dribble, stop, pulls a long 3, bad air ball, no good, and a turnover. Hightower forced that somewhat, and a bad, poor shot. 11-3, Showtime with the lead right now. Coach Adrian really trying to pump up his Showtime squad and keep them focused. Here comes Williams across the timeline with the right-hand dribble, belt high, picked up by Durr. Didn't use the screen from Wilson one way and the other. Now going to drive, take the body, put it up with the left hand. No, it was partially deflected out of bounds, and will stay with Showtime Hoops. Showtime in the white, Atlanta Express in the orange. Joel Hillsman, glad to be here with you. The SUVTV.com here from the On the Radar Hoops Elite 32 Session 2. We've been here all day. It's been a beautiful day of basketball, and the coaches, of course, as you'll see here, underneath the Showtime hoop, they've been lined up from all over the place. Here's a pass into Golden. Golden floated it up. Got the roll good. Zion Golden, his second field goal. Pushes the lead now out to 10 with 9:07 to go. 13-3. Only field goal came from Hightower for the Express as he walks it into the forecourt. Hands it off to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now worked on by Williams. Now he's going to drive, pushed off a little bit, took the contact, floated it up. Sturdivant good. So Sturdivant knew what he wanted to do, made his move, took a little contact, floated it up, and got the deuce. Here's Golden. Golden now will give it over to Becton. Becton worked on, goes around the screen. They're going to drive all the way. Foul call. That might be Durr. Let's see. On the shot, they rule it. It will be on Durr. Michael Durr, his first. So Becton, Stacey Becton will go to the free throw line. He already has 2 points on the day, and the first one is good. Summers will be coming in for the shooter. Corey Callaway comes in, and Golden will take a seat. Second free throw coming up. Good rotation. It is good. Well, he stuck both of them, did Stacey Beckton. And that pushes the lead back out to 10, 15-5, and now he'll take a seat as Summers will check in. Both of these teams rocking the Under Armour jerseys. So here is Hightower between the legs as he crosses the timeline, turns his back to the defender, now he turns around. Going between the legs with the tricky dribble. Hightower one way and the other, stopped, now picked up the dribble. He tried to get it to Durr, a steal by Wilson. Wilson gets it up ahead. Cowart goes behind the back trying to be fancy. They had numbers 3-on-2. He tried to get fancy with the behind the back pass and a turnover. He had Summers on his left and Callaway on his right. Coach Jordan turns around and did not like the effort coming from his squad right now as they trail. Hightower over to Durr. Durr, 2 hard dribbles through the lane. Got it blocked out of there. Dwight Wilson with the block. Pass intercepted though by Sturdivant. They reach in for it. Sturdivant now going to attack. Dump it off to the big man. He goes up with a reverse. He missed it. Blew it. No good. Fight for the rebound though. And he's going to come and rip it away down there. It's Jones fighting down there, and a foul and a whistle coming in from the center official, and the foul will be on Wilson. Dwight Wilson will pick up the foul, and Big Jones will go to the free throw line. Jones, first free throw, front iron, no. Cannot forget him with the interesting hairstyle that he has going on. It's a big boy, though, Mr. Jones. He'll get one more. Takes his time, goes through his free throw routine, sticks it up there, front iron, and rolled in good. So he split a pair. And it's 15-6, a 9-point game. Summers walks it up. Sturdivant picks him up at the half-court strike. Now he hands it over. It's on the left side to Williams. Williams being worked on defensively there by Brooks. Nate Brooks on a foul call, and a foul on Nate Brooks. Brooks, 6'7", out of Stratford Academy. Listed at 6'7". Here's Williams. Williams puts it back on the floor, peels it back out with the right hand. Now he's going to try to feed the post to Wilson. Wilson's got him on his back, using his big body. Makes his move. Good defense. Help side defense by Michael Durr with the block. Here they're out running. Here comes Brooks on the break. Brooks going to go all the way. Blew it. No, and a foul called on Callaway. Wonderful help side defense, though, by Michael Durr. Wilson, a very good back-to-the-back basket player, made his move on Jones and we're going to have a deuce. But then here came Durr off the weak side to block it and start to break it. Now they'll finish it and try to get 2 points at the free throw line. Nate Brooks going to the line. Callaway picking up the foul. 15-6. Halfway gone, a little more than that. 7:16 to go here first half. Iowa State, UAB, North Florida. The free throw is good from Brooks. Oh, Atlanta Express in an early 10-point hole now, going to try and chip and dig their way out of it. Good defensive plays like the one Michael Durr had will help. Both free throws going in for Brooks will also help. 15-8. Here's Summers. Summers with the right-hand dribble. Gets the screen from Wilson, stops, pulls a long jumper in and out, no good. Wilson had the rebound, couldn't secure it. Callaway going to come away with it and kick it back out now to Summers. Summers, a three, no good. Second and third chance opportunity. They say fight for it. Brooks is going to come away with the rebound. Gives it to Jones, now to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now going to try to push it, coming downhill. Sturdivant all the way, shot up, no, he was fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Good job of Kyle Sturdivant. Didn't actually have the numbers, but it was even, and he had the momentum and going downhill and went to the hole, and he'll go to the free throw line as he drew the foul. Kyle Sturdivant, 6'2", class of 2019. Played his high school ball at Norcross. Free throw, good from Sturdivant. Chipping away now, they've got it down to 6. Summers will take a seat, Golden will go in. Sturdivant, free throw is good. Well, Sturdivant knocked them both in. They've chipped that 10-point lead now in half. It's 15-10, 6:41 to go, first half. And here is Cowart. Cowart now going to make the move. Pass was tipped by Tashawn Hightower and goes into court number 3. And so we'll have to retrieve the basketball in some form of fashion. It'll still be Showtime basketball. Hightower shot that passing lane and tipped it. Basketballs are retrieved, and both courts now will inbound and resume play in the beautiful Douglas L. Lipscomb Gymnasium. It's two of them now. How about that? Here at Wheeler High School in Marietta, Georgia. Founded in 1965, known for the boys' basketball and the robotics. There's a drive all the way. He tried to bump that thing home. Williams missed it, kicked it back outside. A long three, Callaway, good. Corey Callaway, a three ball from the left wing, and it's 18-10. Man, Williams tried to bring the house down. So here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant across the timeline being worked on very hard by Shondarius Coward. Sturdivant kicks it over to the left. There's Durr. Spot up a three. It's good. Caught it in rhythm, caught it in his shooting pocket, and canned the three ball. It's 18-13. Here's Williams. Williams with the left hand dribble. Goes around the screen. Williams, screen roll action back over. There's a long three. Callaway, no good. Rebound to Golden. Golden will kick it back. Williams, pump fake, gonna drive now, pull up. Jumper is badly missed, no good. Brooks gets the rebound for the Express. He'll hand it over to Sturdivant. They've got a chance to get even closer, trailing by 5. Sturdivant with an open floor moves and a foul called on Williams. Substitution now. Williams will go out, and Becton will come in. Here comes Hightower. Hightower back to Sturdivant. Sturdivant into the forecourt now, trying to chip away at that lead. They trail by 5 now. They were trailing by 10. Here's Sturdivant, left hand dribble, trying to get a screen from Brooks. He doesn't use it, and he's going to drive all the way, and he dumped it off. No good. Jones, Big Jones could not finish it down there. Rebound coming down, and now here comes Showtime. Hoops running up ahead. Callaway with a layup. Good. Way to get the ball up and looking up, and it's 20 now to 13. Just a little bit. 4:53 to go. So here's Hightower. Hightower going to drive down the lane with the left hand. No. Rebound ripped down there. Big Wilson got him another one. I've got 4 for him unofficially. They're back this way quickly to Callaway again. Got it and one. Corey Callaway hooping a horn. 22-13. So all of a sudden, the Express down twice by 10 points, chipped away and got it down to 5 twice. And now free throw away from Showtime Hoops, with the and one opportunity from Callaway to push it right back up to 10. Hightower will take a seat, and now Hassan will check back in. Hassan Abdullah. Abdullah, as I mentioned, 6'8" out of North Clayton High School. So here's Callaway. Callaway, a southpaw, goes through his free throw routine, sticks it up there, slow rotation, good. He completes the three-point play, and that pushes the lead back out to 10. Callaway will take a seat, and Summers will come back in. 23-13. Showtime leading the Express. Now Michael Durr breaking the pressure. Durr going to go all the way in a turnover. Wilson comes away with the steal. And now a jump ball is called. And the possession arrow will go to Showtime. Now, when we saw Showtime and had them earlier today, they did use a lot of full court pressure and a lot of pressure defense. Have not seen much of that in this contest, but there they did show some pressure, and Durr had to bring it up and break it for the Express. Nice screen roll action, slam dunk. And you got your big man on that pick and roll, and Dwight Wilson, his first deuce, he flushed it home. It's 25-13, the largest lead now is 12, and now here comes that full court pressure. They fall back off, but it's not being easy as Summers is pressuring the ball with Sturdivant. Sturdivant swings it over on the left side. There's Brooks. Brooks tried to feed the post and a turnover. A steal by Golden. It was deflected a little bit by Coward. Golden running, pushes it up ahead. Here comes Coward. Becton. Becton all the way. Stop. Up. No. Traveling too many steps as he went to lay it in off the window. Substitutions now. Hightower will come back in, and BJ will come back in for the Atlanta Express. Durr will take a seat, hit him a 3-ball and had him a block, so he was very effective in his time on the floor. Here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant picked up now. Full court again by Summers. Goes behind the back and breaks the timeline, pushes him off. Now he's going to go all the way, floated up, got the roll and one. Kyle Sturdivant Sturdivant, a savvy player. That pressure doesn't bother him. He handles it very well. Down there below the free throw line, of course, you know that. You got to go ahead and finish it. Took that contact and won. So Sturdivant goes through his free throw routine. Good rotation. It's good. Sturdivant now trying to power him in there. It's 25-16. It's now under 10. 3:26. Clock, 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 clock. Here's Coward. Gonna go on the baseline. Becton with the reverse. No. Rebound. Hit the floor. They're gonna snatch it away, and Hightower comes away with it for the Express. Hightower gives it back to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now gets the screen. Summers is still on him. Now he peeled off of him. Sturdivant, the jumper, no good. Flat rebound, hit the floor, chase down. They try to save it. Let's see. It'll go over to Showtime hoops. Last went off of BJ for the Atlanta Express. Now Michael Durr will check back in for the Express. And BJ will come out and take a seat. Golden, Becton, Summers, Wilson, and Cowart, the 5 on the floor for Showtime in the white. Hightower, Sturdivant, Durr, Absadullah, and Jones, the 5 on the floor for the Express. Becton kicks it across. There's a long three. Zion Golden off, no good. Rebound back to Becton. They've got a second chance opportunity. Now over to Sundarius Cowart, back to Becton. Becton in the triple threat position. He's got Dwight down there on the box. Can't find it, feed it to him though. He kick it back around to the top. Cowart gonna attack the long length. Defensively would not let him do it of Hassan. Now there's a drive. Golden, stop, put it up, tried to use the window, no good. Hightower, long arms, rebounding from the guard spot. And now Hightower gonna come. Bumped him off, and then an offensive foul called on Tashawn Hightower. Hightower hit with the foul. Already got hit with a technical foul. So his second foul by my count. I'll make sure the foul count is right here at the half as we come up on 2 minutes to go. 2:11 to go. 25-16. Showtime hoops with the lead, and they are in white, moving currently right now left to right with Greg Summers operating the offense. Summers now gives it over to Golden. Golden will peel it back and put it between the legs, back over now to Summers, who's picked up by Sturdivant, and there is a count on it. He broke the count. Now gets a screen from Wilson. Gives it over on that little weave action. Then they're going to go Cowart into the corner. There's Becton. A long two. It's good. Foot on the line. Stacey Becton drops it in. His second field goal of the contest. And a timeout is called. (27-16) now into the 11-point lead. All right, I do apologize. There was a change in the book. That's Isaiah Kelly, not Durr. I apologize. And they did change that after the game started. So my apologies to Isaiah Kelly and his family. So all that Durr credit earlier goes to Kelly. And there was, as I checked the book there, a change after the contest started. And there was some issue with the jersey number there at the beginning. So there we have it corrected. Kelly, Isaiah Kelly, putting in the work right now for Atlanta Express as he gets that rebound, gives it over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant now into the forecourt with the right-hand dribble, and a pass was almost stolen. It is going to be a turnover for the Express. The Express have had a number of careless turnovers, but a lot of that caused by the Showtime hoops pressure defense, and Wilson shot up no. Wilson has been quiet here. He's got 1 dunk and 4 rebounds, but now he go to the free throw line. Isaiah Kelly, correction, is 15 for the Atlanta Express. Free throw good from Dwight Wilson. And that pushes the lead out to 12. Largest lead now, 28-16 for Showtime hoops. free throw, good from Wilson. So he stood up there and knocked them both in cleanly. And they have the largest lead now of 13. Hightower picked up now by Callaway. Breaks the timeline. Hightower looking to get the screen from Jones and does. Now he's going to attack downhill to the hoop, put it up with the left hand, no. And coming out and running. Oh, wait, we had a whistle. Foul call. Showtime was ready to get out and run. Callaway ready to. Okay, foul on the shot. So Hightower will go to the free throw line. Tashawn Hightower, I mentioned Collins Hill High School where he played his ball at last season. 6'4". Free throw, Hightower, front iron, off, no good. Hightower had the first two of the game on a little floater to finally get them in the books as Showtime jumped out 6-0 quickly. And now they lead by 13. Atlanta Express cut it down to 5 twice, in and out, blue bow free throws. Rebound Golden, now he gives it over to Summers with 35 seconds to go here in the first half. A 13-point lead for Showtime Hoops. Summers crosses the timeline with 30 seconds. Check that clock, picked up by Sturdivant. Sturdivant's got a count on Summers. Summers now peels it back. He's got 23 seconds. Now hands it over to Golden. They have to check the clock at the scorer's table. 16 seconds. And I think they're going to wait until they're going to go at about 10 or 8. Here he goes. Golden now. Going to drive and a foul way out high. And that was Assam Asadullah with the foul. Side out of bounds, 5 seconds to go. Here's Golden. Golden gonna drive, kick it off. There's Wilson off the window, good to beat the horn. Dwight Wilson finishing that first half with 6 points, and it is a 31-16 lead for Showtime Hoops at the half right here, SUVTV.com.
The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. With my height, to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things.
Back here with you live from Douglas L. Lipscomb Gymnasium on the campus of Wheeler High School. Second half action now. The Atlanta Express and the Showtime hoops here from On the Radar. Elite 32 session 2. Glad that you're with us. Isaiah Kelly feeds it over down low to Brooks. Brooks a jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound put back up and in by Tyshawn Hightower. Hightower cleaning up down there. And now Tyshawn has been hit with a delay of game. So he's got a technical and a delay of game, both called by that same official. Crossing the timeline is Becton. Becton will give it over to Summers. Summers operating the offense. Here comes Callaway, who was curling, dump it off, and a slam dunk to Dwight Wilson. I really like what I've seen and impressed from Dwight Wilson. Wilson has 8 in this contest. I unofficially have him at 4 rebounds. I had him for 18 points in the first game and unofficially 14 rebounds. So that had to be a double-double for me. Done good work. And to my English teachers out there, I apologize, but he's done good work. Pass was tipped by Hightower as he was trying to get it down there to Kent Jones. Largest lead was 15, and that was at the half, 31-16. And we still are at 15. It's 33-18. There's a jumper, 3, good. Tyshawn Hightower. Now will he start warming to the task a little bit and try and make a push? They got it down to 5 after trailing by 10 twice. But then Showtime kind of took off on them. And it's been a very balanced scoring effort. Screen roll, there's a rare turnover. Golden couldn't save it. A balanced effort led by Corey Callaway, who had 10, Wilson with 6, and Becton with 6 there in that first half. So far, Wilson has added the only deuce here in the second half. 7 points from Kyle Sturdivant to lead Atlanta Express at the half. So speaking of Sturdivant, here he comes with pressure from Summers. Sturdivant going to push it all the way up, goes behind the back, now between the legs, and swings it over to Kelly. Kelly now going to feed the post in to Jones. One dribble catch, dunk. Kent Jones with the dunk. Wilson gambled, tried to get the steal and failed, and now it's down to 10 now. 33-23. Atlanta Express, I mentioned, and I will repeat it again, pushed it and got it down to 5 on 2 separate occasions. Here they are now trying to get a good start to the second half. They've closed it to within 10. There's a drive by Becton. Left hand, get it out of here. Brooks with the block. Here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant worked on by Summers. Goes all the way, gave it over to Tyshawn Hightower, but a whistle called. And this particular ref is enjoying blowing his whistle on the pass, and they will inbound it underneath. Foul was called on Summers. Sturdivant, long inbound, back to Hightower. Hightower, 2 hard dribbles, and now a foul and a whistle called. The same referee called it on Summers. They'll start racking up on the fouls, and this particular ref leads all foul calls in this contest. Gotta let them play just a little bit. Sturdivant, long inbound, back to Hightower. He's being consistent with it, I guess. And I try not to comment too hard on the refs, but these are those who are looking to get evaluated and move up their ranks. Catch, dunk. Kent Jones, back-to-back slam dunks by Big Jones, and look up now, and they are within 8, 33-25. 3 minutes gone by here in this second half. 13 minutes to go, less than that. Here's Summers. Summers worked on by Sturdivant, gives it over to Becton. Stacy going to pull it back with the right hand, belt high, gets a screen from Wilson. Now he's going to attack on Kelly, drives with the left hand off. No good, Wilson tip. He couldn't get the rebound. They battle for it. Big Jones comes away with it and then commits the offensive foul by pushing him off. Kent got the rebound and then pushed off Dwight Wilson. And a clear push and extension of the arm. So it will remain Showtime basketball underneath the home hoop. Looking, and now gets it into Golden. Golden now back over to Bryce Williams. Bryce has been quiet. He went for 27 earlier today on the SUV TV. Check out that archive, man. He really had him a good first half. 15 in that first half in the game earlier today. There's a long 2 there. Callaway good. The southpaw sticked it in, and that breaks that little run, pushed the lead now back out to 11. They gave him a 3 on that? Okay, a 3 for Callaway. So here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant cross-court pass. Kelly gonna pump fake, put it on the floor, stop, pull-up jumper. It is short, no good. They tip, fight for the rebound, out of bounds. Two Showtime guys went for it. Coward out of bounds, and it will stay with. Nope, they're gonna change it and say it was out of bounds off of the Express. Kent Jones comes and takes a seat. And Hassan Asadullah is back in. So here's Zion Golding on the left wing, puts it down with the right-hand dribble, now bounces it over to Williams. Williams jab step, gonna go on that baseline, floated up, nice shot, no good. Rebound, ripped down Sturdivant from the guard spot. Sturdivant being very active, but now there's the pressure. No one's coming to the basketball. No one from the Express came to the basketball. Sturdivant trapped, and they had to call timeout. The defensive effort there from Callaway and Coward made Sturdivant call a timeout after he skied in and got the rebound from the guard spot. It's a timeout right here. The SUVTV.com. Welcome you back to On the Radar Hoops Elite 32 Session 2. Got another game coming up tonight here on SUVTV.com. Joe Hilton, glad to be here with you. Hightower will be inbounding out of the timeout. Ball was deflected. Good defensive pressure from Showtime. Who deflected that ball? Callaway. Callaway with the deflection. Now Hightower were inbounded. Hightower looks. Hightower now will get it into Kelly. The pressure from Showtime, they've displayed it at various times in this game, and they used it a lot in the earlier game that we had. Here's Kelly. Kelly gonna drive, take the contact, up and one. Isaiah Kelly inflicting his stuff in the game. That's his second field goal, and he'll go to the free throw line and try to complete the three-point play. 36-27 now. Once again, they've got it under 10 and an opportunity to get it to 8. The closest they've gotten is 5 on 2 separate occasions. I keep saying that because they have the propensity and the feel that if they can just catch them, then they might be all right. Got off quick, did Showtime, a 6-0 start to the game, and have not looked back. They've led the entire way. Free throw, no good, unable to commit the three-point play, complete the three-point play. Williams kicks it over there. There's Callaway, a long three, front iron, no. Rebound, Wilson went skying for it. Foul call by the center official who has been making foul calls all day, and the foul will be called on Hassan Absadullah. He has been working that whistle, and he's got him a nice little sweat going too. Inbound. Stepped out of bounds Callaway when he caught it, so Summers will come in immediately off the bench. Who's he going to get? He's going to get Callaway. Coach reminding you to be aware of where you are on the court. It's a little different when you're going cross court the way we are, and I do apologize if I miss whether it was a 3 or a 2, because sometimes the refs have not been very clear in stating that, especially when it's across the court. Kyle Sturdivant's free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound ripped down, and now a whistle. Let's see, whistle will be called on the Express, and that also will be on Hassan Absadullah. Absadullah hit with the foul. So it'll be Showtime hoop basketball. Kent Jones gets up off the bench, got him a quick blow. That wonderful hairstyle that he's working on. Got him a pair of dunks in this second half. Here's Williams, gets the screen, being worked on by Kelly. Stop, pull up, jumper. It'll be short, no good. 2 men for the Express did not communicate. Brooks and Hightower both went for the rebound, and it went out of bounds, and they're having a conversation amongst themselves. Jones will come in. Hassan now will take a seat, and Hassan shakes his head. He didn't want to come out. 6'8", North Clayton High School in Riverdale, Georgia. Here's Williams. Williams been quiet in this contest, only 3 points so far. A field goal and split a pair of free throws. Check it. A field goal with the and one, that's right. And he had an almost dunk that would have brought this entire gymnasium down, and they just built it. Brand spanking new. Long three off the side, no. And the trail official says it goes out of bounds to the Express. Inbound, and there's the full court pressure into Tyshawn. Hightower gets it up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant quickly now trying to catch him off balance. Sturdivant stop, foul line jumper. It is short, no good. Rebound come down to Summers on a whistle. Whistle called on Sturdivant. So Summers now will inbound it. Summers gets it in. And here is Shondarius Cowart, who will come across the timeline with the left hand dribble over now to Summers. Summers gets the screen from Golden. Unable to use it, now kicks it over to Williams. Williams, two hard dribbles, driving through the lane, floated up good. Bryce Williams with the float. 38-27, they push the lead back out to 11, and now we have a whistle down here on this baseline. Let's see. Summers knocked it out of bounds. That full court pressure and that pressure defense from Showtime Hoops. Inbound now to Hightower. They double him and give it over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant will walk it up now as he's still picked up by Cowart. Goes behind the back. Cowart defensively there. Pass was stolen by Williams. Williams tried to pass it, and then Sturdivant tipped it and stole it back. Then he gives it to Kelly. Kelly going to go over to Brooks. Brooks layup good. Nate Brooks, his first field goal. Here's Summers. Summers now to Williams. Bryce crossover dribble. Stop. Step back. A jumper. It is short. He rushed it. Summers gets the rebound. Now he pulls the three. It is long. Rebound to Golden. They've got another second chance opportunity. Here's Wilson. Wilson's got Kelly on him. There's a little jump hook turn. Badly missed. No good. They've got another rebound in Summers. Summers up. No, and a whistle. He stepped out of bounds underneath the baseline, and a turnover. It'll go over to Atlanta Express. Wait, no, the referee says it's his fault, and they're going to stay down here. And this has been this referee that has been blowing his whistle. So now he takes ownership of the wrong call. It will stay Showtime basketball. And now the Atlanta Express head coach, Coach Jordan, really wants to know what that was all about. He's standing all the way up at midcourt. Looking, and they will inbound it. Pump fake, Williams. Williams dumped it off to Cowart. Beautiful play off of the inbound. Cowart with the layup off the window. His first field goal, wow. Beautiful inbound. Cowart inbounded to Williams. Williams pump fake, went baseline, and then dumped it off there to him. Here you go, partner. There goes Hightower, no. Rebound, Jones fight for it, out of bounds. It'll go to Showtime. Showtime in the white, Atlanta Express in the orange. Well, Summers will walk it up. Now fires it up ahead to Becton. Gives it over to Wilson. Wilson tried to hit a cutting Cowart, and he wasn't able to do it. Now here comes Sturdivant. Sturdivant on the break. Sturdivant got it blocked from behind. Tried to take the contact. Summers blocked it. It'll go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Atlanta Express. Summers picked up his play. Got off to a shaky start earlier today, but right there he was not going to let Sturdivant get that easy layup. Kelly inbounds, and Brooks wants to come right back. He tried to slam it home. No. He tried to come with a power dunk and blew it. And now back this way, Becton took the contact, no foul. Offensive rebound put back by Cowart, good. Thundarius Cowart with the putback, pushed the lead out to 13, 42-29. The Atlanta Express called timeout with 7:43 to go. We'll take it with them right here. The SUVTV.com live from the On the Radar Hoop Elite 32 Session 2. Welcome you back inside the brand spanking new edition of Douglas L. Lipscomb Gymnasium here at Wheeler High School. Joe Hillsman, glad that you're with us. SUV TV. Showtime Hoops and Atlanta Express right now, 13-point lead for Showtime. And the story of the game is they've been leading the entire way. Atlanta Express has made a couple of pushes. They got it to 5 twice. There's a poor inbound pass, but Sturtevant was able to save it. And then they got it down to 8. They have not been able to get closer to 5, and now they come away with the turnover. Golden to steal. Golden to Coward. Coward running to Summers, and a foul on the pass. Isaiah Kelly will get hit with the foul. Once again, an apologies to the Isaiah Kelly family. I called him Michael Durr earlier. It was a change in the scoring book during the game. There's a jumper, floater, no by Williams. Rebound comes down to Brooks. Nate Brooks corrals it and gives it over to Tyshawn Hightower, and Hightower will bring it up. And Showtime will get ready for him right as he crosses the timeline with Coward. And here comes the trap. They give it over to Kelly. Kelly on the left wing between the legs a couple times. Now makes his move, going to try to split the defense. Swings it over to Sturtevant. Pump fake, put it on the floor. Euro step off the window, good. Kyle Sturtevant, his first field goal. He has 9 in the contest. Coward, Shondarius Coward, trying to get the screen from Zion Golden. Let's see what they do. Nate Brooks defensively doesn't have a count on him, so now he's going to step up and get the count. Coward goes behind the back to Golden, couldn't finish it. Rebound put back up and in by Becton. Beautiful penetrate, though. Got in trouble for that earlier, but now Stacey Becton there for the field goal. He has 8. Brooks and Becton tied up. And with Showtime, we saw it earlier with their game. I keep referencing that because they're playing pretty much the same way with that pressure defense, and that can get under some of the players' skin. And, you know, you kind of see a little bumping and pushing a little bit, and I don't think Nate really liked that. Nate going to come out, and BJ will go in for the Express. It'll be Showtime basketball. The 5 on the floor for Showtime. Greg Summers, Zion Golden, Shondarius Coward. Oh, Coward is in. Bryce Williams and Stacey Becton. The 5 on the floor for the Express is BJ, Kent Jones, Hightower, Kelly, Sturtevant. Here's Golden. Golden between the rings with the right hand. Golden gonna attack, drive all the way, flip it up with the layup. It bounced off the rim. No, he got his own rebound. Falling down, he put it back up. No, they tip fire. And now here it is. Williams lost it, put it back up. No, and he'll get fouled. So good fight and hustle down there underneath for the offensive rebound for Showtime Hoop. And it'll result in Bryce Williams going to the free throw line. Bryce, quiet so far in this contest, has 5 in the game, had 27 earlier today. And, man, he put it on and looked very, very impressive. And it was just as many coaches here then as it is now. Maybe more here now a little bit. I think it is more, yeah. I look over at my wonderful producer, Lisa Burnett, and she said, yeah, it's more. Tennessee Tech, LSU, Iowa State, Southern Cal, UAB. I see Vanderbilt. And a timeout is called before the free throw. 44-31 with 5:44 to go here in this second half. Georgia State was here. Of course, good buddy of SUV TV. The assistant was here, rocking that Georgia State stuff. Sharman White, got to speak with him. Congratulate him on, as we say, as the Jefferson said, moving on up. He looked good in them colors. I got to get used to him in the white and the blue and the red versus that wonderful purple that he's made look so good over the last 7 to 8 years. All right, so out of the timeout now, Williams will be going to the free throw line. So now here comes Williams. Bryce Williams at the free throw line. Takes his time, sticks it up and in good. Williams 2 of 2 at the line today. 45-31 lead up to 14. Largest lead has been 15. He has a chance to match that right now. Free throw good. Well, Williams stroked them both in now. And the lead now is 15, and that ties them for their largest lead. They led by 15 at the break. Williams will take a seat. Callaway will check in for Showtime. So here's Isaiah Kelly. Kelly coming up. The pressure is coming from behind Kelly all the way. It was knocked away. Coward really hustling it down there. Right there in front of the coaches. You want to see that good hustle. He almost had to steal several times, but Showtime has really played at pressure defense, and they've only playing with 7 players. Big Dwight Wilson getting a nice extended blow in a game that is a 15-point lead so far. 5:18 to go. Now they're going to dump it into Jones. Kent going to turn. Pump fake. Up off the window. Counted in a foul. Kent Jones and one. Foul called on Golden. And our same ref made that call, even though it was a good foul there. And a numerous amount of fouls called in this contest, but Big Kent going to the free throw line. He has 7 points. All 3 of his field goals here in this second half. He sticks that free throw up there, no good. He has struggled from the free throw line. Now he is 1 of 3. Kick it up ahead on that right wing, and they'll bring it back out. Here's Coward being worked on by Kelly. Don't get a count yet. Now here comes Coward, kings it over. Callaway, a left-handed 3, no good. Died right there between the rim and the backboard. Rebound to Kelly. Kelly to Sturdivant. Sturdivant pushing up with Summers guarding him. Now he's going to drive all the way and drove right to the sideline, and he's trapped and stepped out of bounds. Dribble right to the sideline, and all of a sudden the double team turned into a quadruple team, and he stepped out of bounds. Showtime defense. I mentioned, and I continue to say it, that pressure defense, that full court, that trapping, it will wear you down. It will get to you. And you can tell the effect that it's having in this contest, and they just do it so composed and just pressure you to death. Golden trying to eat some of that clock. 4:20, less than that now. Golden comes out. BJ is working on him defensively. Golden, the main ball handler, going to drive, scoop it up, layup, hill of the rim. No, offensive rebound and hit the floor. Becton shot up, no, and blocked by Jones on a foul. Guess who? It was the center official 121. There, I couldn't help it. I was trying not to say the number, but I just couldn't now. With 4:04 to go in a 13-point ball game, and now Becton going to the free throw line. And Kent Jones is talking to the ref about it, and Coach Jordan is talking to the ref about it. When he just kind of crossed his hands and crossed his arms and didn't worry about it. Free throw up and in good from Stacey Becton. I'll leave the referees alone. Glad that they are here. 47-33, 14-point lead. So now Showtime keeping it between 13 and 15. It is good. It has been double digits for a while. Last time it was below double digits. It was 8, and it was very brief. Closest they've gotten was 5 twice, and that was back in the early moments of the first half or the middle of the first half. Here's Kelly. Kelly now to Sturdivant. Sturdivant pump fakes and pulls it back out. Summers is working on him. He pushed off. There's a jumper from Sturdivant. No good. Rebound. Ripped down there. Out of bounds. BJ got it. And let's see. It'll be out of bounds off of Showtime. It has been a basketball-filled weekend here. Our first day broadcasting here from the Elite 32 on the Radar Hoop, Session 2, and we'll be back tomorrow, of course. 9:40 a.m. to get it started. Shot is no good. Rebound back tap, and it's corralled by Coward. Coward going to bounce it to Summers. Summers going to come on the break up ahead. He gives it over to Callaway. Layup off the window. Good, Corey. Callaway, he has 5, 15 in the game. 5 in this half. He had 10 in that first half. Lead now up to 17. There's a steal. Lead up to 19. Kent Jones with a slam dunk. Jones has gotten his share of rim rockers in this contest. 17-point ball game. There's a long three. Callaway, air ball, no good. Jones gets the rebound. Now to Sturdivant pushing, goes behind the back. Sturdivant gonna go all the way and dump it off to the left. Stop up. Hightower off the window, good. Tashawn Hightower. 7 points in the half, 9 in the game for Hightower, and a foul, a reach in there on Kent Jones. Almost a frustration foul right there from Big Kent. Okay, so Dwight Wilson, someone just asked if he was all right, and he turned around and said his ankle was tender. He said he was all right, so that's why Big Wilson has not played much here in this second half. He has 8 points in the game and 5 rebounds. There's a three by Summers. It is good. Greg Summers stepped into it, his second field goal with that three ball. 18-point lead, and we come up on 2 minutes to go. Hightower lost it, a steal. Callaway comes away with it for Showtime, gives it to Coward. Coward stop, a cross-court pass to Summers. Summers steps into another three, boom. It was not a replay, although it could have been. He cracked another three, Greg Summers. Oh, there is your biggest lead now. It is at 21, so they've just continued to balloon this thing out. And it was going to be a wire-to-wire victory for Showtime Hoop. They got off to a 6-0 lead. There's a steal by Coward. Coward all the way, slam. No, rolled off. Rebound put back in by Callaway. They wanted to pad the rebounding stats a little bit. A little indecisive. He looked like he wanted to dunk it, and then once he realized he wasn't up high enough, he tried to lay it in and rolled off. Here's Sturdivant. Sturdivant pushing it. Sturdivant going to go behind the back. Sturdivant off the window. It is no good. They tip. Kent Jones tipped it in good. Kent has had an effective second half despite being down by 21. It's 60-39. And Showtime is just pulled away here in this second half. A quick little early push in the early moments of the second half, and that was it. They flamed on out. Golden across the lane, and a foul called on BJ. He traveled, but that was because of the foul. So here is Sturdivant. Sturdivant breaking it in the final 30 seconds of the contest. Kelly to Hightower. He blows the dunk. He missed it very badly, came all the way back to the bench, and that's kind of summed up this contest for the Atlanta Express. It'll be a wire-to-wire win for Showtime Hoops. It looks like Corey Callaway going to come away with 17 points to lead them. Becton will finish with 9. Bryce Williams will finish with 7. And that is the end of the contest. Showtime Hoops takes the 21-point victory, 60-39, over the Atlanta Express. Atlanta Express, Big Kent Jones, he had 13 in the contest. 12 of them in the second half. All right, more action coming up next from On the Radar Hoop Elite 32. It'll be a fun one. Team Carroll, Young Legends, next right here, the SUVTV.com.